We are live and we're having trouble on Facebook right now. It is saying Facebook issue. Yeah, I think our producer will get on that, try to figure that part out. We have removed your video. That's the message I just got from Facebook. But either way, I believe we're still live. I believe we're still live on a couple people's pages. Let's try to share that around the sports pages. Welcome to another edition of the All Sports Matters podcast. I will try to talk as slow and soft as I can to try to fill in space because an hour of the NFC and the AFC South preview show is live. Welcome to all my friends out there on Facebook and YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We are running on YouTube, as I can see. We are live. We are having a slight technical difficulty on a couple of the pages on Facebook, but don't you fear. We are here to break down the NFL's NFC and AFC South talk. To begin, I will bring the chef on first and foremost. I don't think he has a dog in this fight. So we're going to try to get through this show for the next hour and some change. What's going on, Chef?
What's good with it, man? Good week, all right? Already happening.
It was a crazy week, if I'm being quite honest. We've lost an icon. Mm-hmm. We've lost a heck, if we want to roll it back just a little bit, since the last time we had a show, we lost Hayden Panettiere. I think Panettiere, I forgot her name. She was very young. In the game, we lost Dolly Parton. We lost Tim Curry yesterday, and today we lost the voice of Optimus Prime.
That's crazy.
It's just it is crazy. Cherish every moment. We're not trying to be somber today. We are trying to get through this show, but of course it's the South, so we're just trying to fill in a couple of the spots there, trying to elongate this show, as they like to say. Next on the panel is our producer, Mr. JB himself. He does have a dog in his fight, though. He's a closet Saints fan.
Yeah.
Pause. I'm put you in timeout.
Rumor has it. It's been about 5 years now.
Mute yourself.
A lot of people say it, though.
No.
I think you got a whole family that roots for.
I have a family that roots for him, not me.
But by
nope
design, as they say,
not even by osmosis.
You are invested in the black and gold.
I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about. Invested.
To see them get their heads kicked in. That's what I'm invested in.
Who does Mama Bilbo root for?
Don't even get me started on
I'm asking.
She roots for. You see, I got my hand up.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
She believes in participation trophies.
Right. Well, she's a Steelers fan, but then she liked the Broncos because it's the same colors and mascot from our high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah. So I'm gonna say the Steelers. So
okay.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. I know you got a brother who's a diehard Cowboys fan, and I think that's about as far we go to get to about the Cowboys today. That's about it. Moving on.
We'll talk about the Cowboys.
Okay, fine.
We are still on a couple of pages in Facebook.
Somebody who is invested in the AFC South.
Trash.
I will slowly bring him on as he's preparing himself. You know, he's doing exercises, some calisthenics, drinking his water, trying to stay hydrated because he knows he's going to do the bulk of it. Nobody brought you. I didn't bring you on yet.
You was taking too long.
I was getting there.
You was taking too long.
The disrespect. I was tuning up the band. Too late now. Shit,
go back
bring me back on.
Go back to sleep.
Mr. 334 himself, Tennessee Titan fan, formerly Houston Oilers, loves Warren Moon, so he decided to be a Houston Oilers fan. I think that's previous history, right? Mr. Moore, welcome to the show. Yeah.
What it do?
Yeah.
You ruined it. I was building momentum for your entrance.
You come up with it. What it do? Extra light. Like
I
Ain't
don't
been
even
feeling
want to
too
talk.
hot today.
I really don't even want to talk
I
anymore.
think
Like
you
that
like
just
you
ruined the whole
happy.
show.
I really didn't want to get on today, to be honest with you.
Oh,
No, we didn't either. But somebody has to talk about the AFC and NFC South, and why
I ain't
not
feeling
us?
good today.
Why not us? Somebody has to talk at least 7 to 10 minutes about these two divisions. And I was giving you 5, so we're doing 12 minutes. We're doing 12 minutes of previews.
it's preview.
So since we started with the NFC South, albeit it was the New Orleans Saints, are we automatically assuming it is the Buccaneers division to lose yet again, even at 9-8, as it did last year, and probably the year before that, and the year before that? JB, you're making that face. Talk to me.
I mean, yeah.
Why the face?
Although I know last year the Panthers gave them a run for their money toward the end of the year. We know, we all know is not the Falcons will not be in it. That they already said that.
But do we though? 9-8, 8-9 wins the division.
Looking at the Falcons quarterback situation, they said, well, Penix has not practiced. He has not practiced yet in the offseason. Is Tua's job to lose. He's all but got it. He's running unopposed is what I saw. He's running unopposed and still has not won the job.
Penix Jr. did practice the last 2 days, 11 on 11.
Okay.
He did.
Well,
he
good.
Did. He obviously they can't touch him, but no quarterback can sit anyway. But he is doing 11 on 11 run throughs. Tua will start tomorrow as Atlanta will play their final preseason game tomorrow night. But yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, Tua was running unopposed and hadn't won the job. So it was like they said the best looking quarterback was the rookie that they have in there. So you don't know what was happening over there. I fully expect for Bijan Robinson to request a trade by week 6.
Stay within the division. I'm coming to you, Chef. Stay within the division. Last year, it literally went down to the last quarter to see who's going to advance out of the South. Because even with Atlanta not playing, because Carolina could have beat Tampa Bay, and then it was like a 3-way tie and then points. It was weird, right?
Weird.
Now, with all that being said, Carolina did make a late surge, as you said. That team really didn't change outside of Rico Dowdle no longer with the team. Chef, talk to me. Is Carolina the team to watch this year?
I mean, that's the only one I could count on that I could say I would count a slight bit on to be competitive because, like Jim was talking about, Tua is running unopposed to be the starter, and he acting like that thing is like a hot rock. He don't want to touch it at all. He don't want no parts of the start. He doesn't look good at all. And Pitts is going to be Pitts when he has a quarterback that can throw it to him. Drake London's going to be okay. Bijan's going to produce as best as he can, but
I'll come right back to
the division you're going to go for right now.
I'll come right back to you, but you just said Pitts is going to Pitts, but Pitts was the Pitts before last season.
No, early in the season. Yeah, I mean before last
season, Pitts was a bust.
But last season, he put it together. And he started looking like he was trying to put it together. So I think he's going to continue that momentum, and he's going to play pretty well this year, I think. But again, it's all depending on the quarterback play.
You speak of the quarterback play, and Fleck, I'm coming to you with this question. No quarterback was more of a surprise in that division than Tyler Show. That's his name, right? Tyler Show. Shut. Whatever. He was the surprise quarterback wise. We weren't surprised that Bryce Young put it together because he always has spurts of being a good quarterback. We knew that Atlanta was Atlanta, but Tyler Shud showed up last year and moved that team. He moved the needle for New Orleans Saints. My question to you is, Did he move the needle enough with the team that the Saints have this season to possibly win a division?
I think the Saints got a chance. And that's what I was going to say before, you know what I'm saying, everything got all jumbled is nobody's talking about the Saints enough.
I was trying to get the floor.
ETN.
I was trying to get the floor to JB for the Saints. But
no, you good. They went and got ETN. That's an upgrade over Kamara because Kamara was starting to slow down. So they went and got ETN. They got, I mean, he's hurt right now, Jordan Tyson, but they went and got a legit wide receiver too when he's healthy. He has to be able to be on the field. But Olave's coming back. I think the Saints might surprise people. I don't know if they'll win the division, but I think they're going to be more competitive than I think a lot of people are giving them credit for.
So I will say this division is the closest out of every division. This is where I will give this division. It's not necessarily flowers. What I'm saying is all four teams can be just as good and just as bad all at the same time.
At the same time.
You know, so we can look at any division and be like, yeah, these two teams are going to take it. This team is going to take it. That team is going to take it. But when it comes to the NFC South, you said it, the Saints is just as good. Atlanta got the talent. If they can get the quarterback situation right, just as good. Bijan put the team on his back last year, and Pitts broke out. Then we got Carolina Panthers, where Bryce Young had his best season as an NFL player. Finally, there was no worry about Andy Dalton. There was no worry about would he get benched. There was no, it was his team and his team only.
Yep.
They got a wide receiver one in Ted McMillan, who showed out last year. Everybody stays healthy, to include the running back that they drafted last season. Is it Jonathan Brooks, right?
Man, that boy can't stay healthy to save his life, though.
He's healthy right now, though. But they still got Chuba Hubbard. So that's a good fallback plan, obviously, because Chuba has showed that he can carry. He can be a 3-down back.
I think them letting Rico Dowdle go, though, that's because he was the engine that had that team going.
But he went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's why I said they let him go.
But they're banking on Brooks to be the guy they drafted him to be.
Showed me he can stay healthy. I don't trust him.
No, I agreed. And then we go to the actual division winners year after year after year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The organization does not want to pay Baker Mayfield long term. We all know why. Because Baker Mayfield can be MVP caliber, and he can also be QB2 caliber any given day, right? Now, Baker has heart. Probably the biggest heart out of any quarterback in that league. He does have that. He is a baller. Tampa Bay lost a backup running back. They did pick up Gainwell. There we go. They did pick up Gainwell. They lost Mike Evans. And the wide receiver core just got a little bit less better. Where their number one is Curtis Godwin, who for the last 2 years can't stay healthy.
Chris Godwin.
Chris?
That's what I said. What did I say?
Curtis. That's not their number one.
Yeah.
Who's the number one?
Probably going to be their number
Booker's
one.
not number one.
Ibaka.
He'll probably
He's
be
a
their number
rookie
one.
last. He's not the number one. No way he's the number one.
Ibaka
probably
be
their
their
number
number one, dude.
No way he's their number one. He's the rookie. The only reason
number one last year.
Godwin was hurt. Godwin was the veteran. That's
Godwin was on the field last year, and they were still
They were still pushing it towards his direction.
because everybody else got hurt. He was number one by default.
Godwin was on the field.
Godwin was on the field with
Him
him.
and Godwin on the field.
They paid Godwin number one money this offseason to stay on the squad. That makes him by default again. I'm not saying this is by default. There's a little asterisk on that squad. That's why I said their wide receiver room is not better.
They paid Godwin that money because Mike Evans had already get it. He had already left, so they wanted to make sure he didn't leave too. So that's why they gave him that money.
Godwin, I agree. In theory, is not a number one. He's not. But for me, neither is
treat him like a number one. I
but neither is
Ibaka.
Ibaka's not a number one either.
And if Jalen McMillan can stay on the field, Godwin might be their number 3.
Did Tampa Bay take a step back? I said all that, JB, to ask, did Tampa Bay take a step back?
Yes, they did.
Explain.
I mean, well, I don't know if they necessarily took a full step back because they still got the majority of the team that they had there. But they did pay Vita Vea, which for one more year, which is good for them, because if they'd have lost Vita Vea, it was gonna be lights out, because the way he get that pressure up front is phenomenal. So I don't think if they did take any steps back, it was a half a step. I don't think they took a full step backwards. So they still where they were. They still kind of held pat. And Flex said that the Saints made some moves to come up. We all know where the Panthers were to end last season. So it'll end up being a race from those 3 teams. As long as the Buccaneers can at least fight and survive the games against the Saints and the Panthers, they'll still win the division.
Chef, talk to me. Who wins the division?
I mean, till you can prove me wrong, I'm going with Tampa. It'll be interesting. Like you said, anybody can win it. I'm just going with the safe bet on this one. I'm going Tampa.
Fleck?
I'm gonna go Carolina. I think Bryce Young, he's in a contract year too, if I'm not mistaken.
Fifth year. They picked up his 5th-year option, I think, for next year.
Okay. So he's playing for his next contract, essentially.
Yes.
So
that is correct.
okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go Carolina by default. But like you said earlier, man, I wouldn't be surprised if any of them 4 teams won that division.
I think the same way. JB?
I'm gonna stick with what I originally said. It's Tampa's to lose, although I do think Carolina will probably end up winning down toward the end of the season. I don't think Atlanta will pull it together, so it'll end up being Carolina, Tampa, New Orleans, and then Atlanta.
It's crazy, for my opinion. Atlanta got the best wide receiver in the division. They got the best tight end in the division. And they got the best running back, Bijan Robinson, in the division. And they still can't put it together.
Well, they need a quarterback. As the quarterback goes,
I would be more so leaning towards Olave as the best, with McMillan close behind.
McMillan will surpass them for sure.
I don't do Drake London like that.
If Olave could stay healthy, if he can stay out of the concussion protocols, yeah.
Well, again, if Ibuka is number 1 by default, then by default, Drake London is number 1 wide receiver in that division. Again, by default, because everybody has an asterisk by them. Ted McMillan will eventually surpass all of them. I do agree that. I do.
Oh, yeah.
I do. With Mike Evans leaving the division, obviously he was number 1. I just don't see. There's always that asterisk, because Drake London does have the injury bug just as much. He does. Not saying he doesn't. Olave should be the number 1 anywhere, but him too can't stay healthy. And Ibuka, if he can put it together a whole season like he did last year, well, he only did half the year last year. Somehow that team disappeared late. But
the second half of the season, he did nothing.
So we'll see. But there's just no talent out of that division. That's what I'm saying. Long story short, there really is no talent as a whole. Where Atlanta has the talent, and Penix, who had a couple of great games and 1,000 bad ones last year. So we'll see. We'll see how that turned out. So we all in agreement that anybody can win it, anybody can lose it, and there'll not be a wild card team coming out of there quite yet. Right? We'll move on.
I agree.
We'll move on to the South. SOUF. South. Yeah, it's Jacksonville.
It's a depression show.
The Colts, who had a great half a third of a season. that fell apart once Daniel Jones went down. Houston, who always has a question mark, best defense in the, quite possibly even in the league. And then Houston turns it to Houston in the playoffs, and Tennessee does not seem to want to take the next step forward. Chef, I'm gonna start with you. Talk to me about the AFC South, who was surprisingly better last year. I will say that. I will say that. Jacksonville took a lot of steps forward. Houston was Houston, like usual, until the playoffs. Indianapolis was good until the last 2 games of the season. There was in contention up until then.
The South is going to be a dogfight, depending on how it goes with Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones can come back, be productive, and be a really solid starter for him. He'll guide that offense. They did lose. What's his name? Pittman.
Ooh.
They lost Pittman and sent him to AFC North.
Yeah, he went. Real quick, I'll go right back to you. Is Alec Pierce really that good?
We're about to find out. He was solid. He was semi-solid during the season, but we're about to see how good he is now with Pittman gone. So
is he fully back now?
He just got cleared. Yeah, he just got cleared like 2 days ago. He still has to practice and rev his way up, but he just got cleared for contact like 2 days ago.
Okay.
So, but it's going to be competitive. Houston is going to be Houston. I think Tank Dell will come back. He'll be a decent player.
Losing Jaden Higgins. We'll talk about that.
Higgins was nice.
That was nice. A big deal for that offense.
That was, but I think Tank Dell coming back, Nico Collins, if he can stay healthy, the implementing of Montgomery into that run game, though, I think is going to help them immensely. And their defense is going to be out of this world, period. Jacksonville, I think they're going to be extremely competitive. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I think C.J. Stroud gets back on track, though, this year.
I'll come back with you as far as your prediction. JB, I'm coming to you.
Come on.
I think you're closer to Jacksonville than all of us are. You are? I'll come to you, JB. Obviously, I'm saving. Talk to me about Jacksonville and that transition in the run game, seeing that they allowed Etienne to move on. And they really they're banking on Tootin, which nobody really knows who this dude is about. Talk to me there.
Tootin had a couple of nice games last season, and there's something that they're considering to be a breakout season, quote unquote. So they figured they had a younger, cheaper version of Achane that they can put back there and kind of rinse and repeat and plug and play type thing. Now it's up to him to prove them right. The pundits are looking at it as a somewhat of a crazy move, but they think they found a diamond in the rough, and they think that he's go continue on the way Achane was running. He is a strong runner. He's a hard runner, and he likes to get contact. He's not contact shy. So we'll see what he can do if he can continue on the few games he turned heads last year.
I honestly don't care what he likes to be called. It's still Etienne. To his brother, it's still Etienne. Saying all of a sudden he wants to change his family lineage. That got nothing to do with me. Travis Etienne broke out in the right time, right? It was his contract year. Yep. So he had his best season. He moved on to New Orleans. Are we sold? I'm gonna go right back to you, JB. Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas Jr. from where, took a huge step back last year. Huge. So much so he was behind the blue tent. He wasn't even in the blue tent. He wasn't on the sideline. He was just behind. Like, what is going on with Brian Thomas Jr.? Did Travis Hunter fix his extracurriculars, off-field stuff? They got another wide receiver.
Parker
PJ
Washington.
right?
Parker
PJ
Washington.
Huh?
Parker Washington. Yeah.
PJ. Yeah, we said the same thing.
He just be giving everybody other names.
That's his name. That's his real name, Parker.
Yeah, but what about Peter?
That's his real name, Parker. I thought it was.
I know
Where
Parker's
you get
his real name.
PJ from though?
Yeah, you called the dude Peter
I said
and
Pete, that's his
PJ.
name. That's what they call him, PJ. PJ Washington.
Oh,
That's what they call him.
I thought PJ Washington was in the NBA.
PJ Washington.
That's
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
Really Washington,
He's been retired for years now.
I don't know.
Why do they call Parker Washington PJ though?
I don't call him. That's
Is he
not
a
my
junior?
friend.
His first name is Christopher. Christopher Parker Washington. Where did he get PJ from?
Why they call him Parker then?
Because his middle name is Parker.
If his name is Christopher, then we call him Chris. CW. Don't worry about it. Let me take care of that on Twitter. Either way, talk to me about these Jacksonville wide receivers. Like, they won the division last year, right? Jacksonville did. Not Houston, not the Colts. Definitely not the other team. But Trevor Lawrence finally showed up as the number one guy coming out of Clemson, correct? Finally said, put it all together, because it wasn't the wide receivers. He put that team on his back.
Yeah.
He put that team on his back because it sure as hell wasn't a defense. Those scores were still 40-something, 30-something, 30-something, 20-something. He willed his way, didn't turn over the ball as much. And it wasn't Travis Hunter. It wasn't, damn sure it wasn't Brian Thomas Jr.
He stayed there. Well, terribly.
Travis Hunter only played 6 games.
Yeah. Is he going to be a wide receiver full time, or is he still
Which
doing?
I told y'all he wasn't go play more than 6
They
games.
want him at cornerback, but
they said he gonna be a cornerback full time, but still have some plays for drawn up for him at wide receiver.
Yeah, the plays.
so we'll see.
And then they get Jacoby Meyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
They added Jacoby Meyer, right?
Jacoby Meyer.
Yes,
they had
they did.
Brenton Strange.
They
So-
did. And
And Strange. That's right. They did add Strange.
and that's the
Strange was on the team last year.
that's the wide
Oh,
receiver
he
one.
was last year? I thought
Jacoby
he
Yeah,
was
I
Myers-
had him as my
yeah.
tight end.
They
Okay.
Jacoby Myers was traded to them, all right? Like, yeah. And then Brent Strange was on the team last season.
And they got Khalil Shakir too.
That's this year.
Yeah.
But Khalil Shakir is just a gimmick if he's
Yeah.
there. I thought he was in Buffalo still, but
He
He
is
is
in
still in
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Oh, he in
He's
Buffalo.
still-
He in Buffalo. I'm tripping.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, what are y'all talking about?
so what Shakir you looking at? Tupac? What are
Yeah,
you
he ain't
talking
even on the
about?
roster.
If Tupac was on
man.
the roster, that'd be dope. No. I looked at the wrong thing. Don't worry about it. Your mind doing something different.
No, your mind is doing something different.
It is.
Fleck, talk to me. This is where we will spend the next 5 minutes discussing the Tennessee Titans.
I don't even need
Have they
five.
taken any steps forward? I think that's the best way I can ask that question.
Yes. But it's not hard to take much of a step forward with you were 3-14 last year. You might be 4-13 this year. And that's me being straight up honest. Like the cornerbacks in the preseason have been toast. Those big name free agents that they brought in, Alontae Taylor and Flott from the Giants, have been toast. So unless they can clean that up, they're not doing anything. Offensive line, straight ass. If they can't clean that up, they're not going to do anything. We can't properly evaluate Cam Ward if he's running for his life.
That's
He was still the worst rated quarterback in the league.
Behind the worst line possibly in the league. You can't evaluate him if he's always on the run. Like, dude literally has a second and a half from the snap to throw the ball.
Then why not screens and slants and
That's what they've been doing.
What am I missing as a coordinator?
If you've been watching in the preseason, that's what they've been doing. I think I even said something in our group chat that
Right.
they're not going to win with all these dinks and dunks.
Well,
And that's all they've been doing.
The Patriots and Tom Brady won multiple rings with dinks and dunks.
Cam Ward is not Tom Brady. Cam Ward is not behind the line that Tom Brady had.
He ain't Tom Brady.
Yeah, and he's definitely not Tom Brady. So I'm not gonna put that on him. But
I will ask you the same question that I already asked in our group chat.
Okay.
Will this be Cam Ward's last season?
No, absolutely not. This is just his second season. There's no way that they're going to give up on the number one pick from two years ago by the time the draft rolls around.
Yeah.
No. If anything, they're going to go, they need to get some offensive linemen.
Definitely.
And if somehow they suck enough and Jeremiah Smith is sitting there, I wouldn't be mad if they went and added another receiver. But they're going to have to fix that offensive line somehow. The defense, with Saleh having a defensive, he's a defensive, background, I think he will eventually get them right, the defense. I think he will eventually get them right. Jeffrey Simmons and the boys, they're going to eventually get right.
So
that offensive line is ass. There's no fixing what they're putting out there on that offensive line.
For the sake of the show, I will ask you the same follow-up question I did via text. Mayonnaise Man lasted how many seasons?
There you
go. First off, he wasn't a first round pick. First off, he was picked in the second round, so he wasn't a first round pick. But he lasted a season and a half, maybe. But we also have gone through 3 GMs.
In how many years?
In 5. Malik Willis got picked first by a GM.
That was my next question. Go ahead.
John Robinson. Then Will Levis got picked by Rand Carthen. And then Borzani picked Cam Ward. If Levis showed us enough to know that he is nothing more than a backup. He showed that. I mean, I'm just being totally honest.
You know what this organization reminds me of? The Detroit Lions when they spent all those years on Matt Millen. And then it was a GM before him and a GM after him. In other words, it was like 30 years of that led to Barry Sanders retiring young, that led to Calvin Johnson retiring young, because the organization had no idea which direction they were going.
I think now, GM-wise, we're in a better position than we have been the last couple of years. I don't know why they gave up on Rand. So I don't know why they gave up on Rand so quick. Huh?
You can't really be worse than what it was, right? There's only one way. There's only one way to go.
Shit, they can go 1-16, 2-15,
0-17. I can see that too.
I don't see them going 0-17.
No, they're not going 0-17.
Not 0-17. Because we still play the Jets too. So I don't see them going 0-17.
That'll be the one time Geno Smith throws 4 touchdowns.
And the Jets defense will give up 6.
Just saying.
And that's the first game of the season. So.
But
Chef,
we also play Cleveland too. So
Chef, you know football.
And we play the Raiders.
Chef, you know football, even given your age right now, and you could probably fill an offensive line.
Damn.
But talk to me. Going right back to you because I started with you. We're talking about the AFC South, who wins it, and does 2 teams, because I do respect what they did last year, does 2 teams make the playoffs?
I'm going to say yes and yes. The team that's going to win, I'm going with Houston. And I think Houston gets in, and I actually think that Tennessee is going to put it together and push the Colts to get a playoff spot. That's just, I'm telling you, I've seen crazy things happen.
Stop. Hold on.
I'm glad you got so much confidence in us.
Stop.
I believe y'all can do it.
I got a follow-up question. First off, that spot belongs to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So how the hell is Tennessee beating the Colts for that same playoff spot? And two, do you see the Titans winning 9 games? And that's given because that division and then that conference.
Hold on.
The wild card needs at least 10.
You want the schedule, Rob?
I got it right here. I'm looking at it right now. So
I'm trying to figure out
Well,
where.
it's all out for the people, man.
I'm about to read the Titans schedule.
Hold on,
I'm
I'm
about
not
to
done
say-
asking questions. I'm not done asking questions. Are you sniffing the oregano that you're putting in your food? Because I'm trying to figure out where you getting Tennessee this season.
So listen, I got them beating the Jets. I got them beating the Giants. They're going to split one of those games with the Colts. They're going to beat the Browns.
With Deshaun Watson fresh off the
Hold up, let him finish. Let him cook.
Okay, my bad. Go
Let
ahead.
me
Go
go
ahead.
They
through
put
here.
Dylan Gabriel in
So
there still
look,
better than
so
Tennessee.
listen to this. I was watching earlier today. They were talking about the Commanders and how the Commanders look so putrid. They don't understand what's going to happen with the Commanders this year. And if they don't tighten up, they're going to beat the Commanders. Then they're going to end up beating the Jaguars at least once. They're going to beat the Raiders. And then they're going to be in a dogfight with the Steelers and pull one out.
Yeah, but that's only like 7 wins, and
That's
that's
7 or 8.
that's my ceiling for
Yeah, and that's like 7 or 8. So I think they're going to push. They're going to push.
You know,
Because the last
you know
game of
what's
the season
crazy?
is the Texans.
Even Fleck
They ain't
won't
getting there.
give
They ain't getting
Tennessee all those victories. That's how crazy you sound right now.
I'm just telling you.
You
That's just my-
sound about as bad when Bet said Devontae Adams should be arrested for assault. That's how bad that take
The
was.
letter of the law.
That's how
states.
bad that take was.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
sorry.
But I
love
did
you,
say
Steph, but that
the
is the
Titans are
worst
gonna
take
get
in
in-
the
not the Titans,
history
excuse me,
of this show. I'm sorry.
I said what I said. I'm not backing down on
Hey, I hope it do. I hope it do
Hold on.
happen, but I don't see it.
If Fleck
But-
would have said that, I would have left it alone because obviously that's his team. He's supposed to say that.
Hey, Sarge.
But you're on the outside looking
Hey,
in
man. Like I said, crazier things have happened.
and said they're about to barely make the playoffs. So with that being said, you gave them 7 victories. You trying to tell me the Colts and Jaguars only going to have 6?
Like I
Stop,
said,
sir.
they're gonna
Stop it.
push. They're gonna
Stop
push.
it.
They're gonna push the Colts.
I'm about to push you off the
And
screen.
while you're
JB,
playing the Colts, we
stop
don't know
it.
what the Colts are gonna look like because Pittman is a big part of their offense. And if Danny Dimes get hurt again, I'm just saying.
Even with Phillip Rivers, who came back, they were still in games. And I get it. The Colts did it until they wasn't. But the Colts got talent top to bottom.
With Pittman on the team again.
Pittman was hurt half of last season.
But he was there.
But they do have Tyler Warren still there.
And they got
Who's
Jonathan
just
Taylor.
like a receiver. They went and got Keenan Allen.
They got
Take
Jonathan
that for whatever
Taylor.
it's worth.
Father Time.
They got Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, and they got
and he
JT.
stays healthy.
Jonathan Taylor is 5 victories by himself. Jonathan Taylor, that's it. 5. That's 5. That's by himself.
Hey.
Where I'm kind of worried about the Colts is their defense.
Yes.
Outside of, what I'm saying, Sauce Gardner and, there's a couple other guys that they got. But their
entire
defense is
division
suspect.
was playing games 30-40, 35-25. Outside of Houston, those games were 13-11. It was terrible because the Houston's offense, CJ Stroud, is not QB1. I'm sorry, he's not. But he's going to have to prove it this year to get the $70 million contract he wants.
Ain't getting no $70 million. I don't care if he go out and win MVP this year. He ain't getting $70 million.
I'm going to say this again. CJ Stroud took a step back when he lost Tank Dell and no running game. Again, no running game, Tank Dell, and Nico Collins on and off healthy.
I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you halfway. Houston hasn't
wait a minute, hold on, slow down. Let me
in
finish.
about 3 years.
He said, "Let him cook."
Let me cook. I got it.
No, you out of oregano. You sniffed it.
I don't need it. I got rosemary. Shut the hell up. I got rosemary. Shut the hell up. So Tank Dell comes back and he's anywhere decent. Then Nico Collins stay anywhere near healthy, and Montgomery is a beast at running back. Their offense is going to be potent.
And you know what name you didn't mention? Booty. Booty.
That's right.
Kayshawn
Booty is there. And then they pick up what's his name? The other wide receiver that was at Jacksonville, stealing money, Kirk.
No, he in San Francisco.
Oh, I thought he was on this squad.
Yeah, he finished and he's hurt. He's not even playing this year, probably.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
he in San
Yeah,
Francisco.
he played last year.
Sean Moody added to that roster.
Yeah,
They're going to be. I'm telling you, you can feel how you want to feel. CJ Stroud's going to. He's going to take another step
I'm gonna come to you.
They got pass catchers.
Flex,
If they'll
Flex,
come back. They
Flex.
got
I'm
pass
gonna
catchers.
Like I'm gonna come to you really quick, but I gotta say one thing.
Okay.
Houston won in spite of CJ Stroud last year.
Yes,
and I think this year they'll win because of him.
And they're going to win because of them this year. That's what I was just about to say.
This year. I mean, the defense is going to carry them anyway. The defense is going to carry them anyway.
They haven't seen a running game. They haven't seen a running game in 3 years. They haven't seen a running game in 3 years. That's going to help. Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to help. But
and he got
CJ Stroud to me is just he's not that dude.
He got the tools. I'm gonna say it that way. If he don't do it this year, he's not gonna do it. Can I meet you there with it? If he don't do it this year, he's not that guy. Because he still got they lost,
I give you that. But I'm trying to save the Houston organization by saying he wasn't that dude the last 2 years.
He's not a $70 million quarterback.
He's not a 50.
I will say that.
He's not a 50, he's a 40.
I mean, 50 is like the going rate for average quarterbacks right
He's
now.
a 40 where Daniel Jones is. A 40.
50 is the going rate for average quarterbacks now.
He's a 40.
And 50 is the going rate for average quarterbacks now. He's average.
He's average, but he's going to get 50.
No.
He's average. He's going to he'll get at least 50 just because.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I'd rather listen to Chef.
Would you like to put a bet that he would get at least 50 then?
And the question is,
of course he'll get 50. The next man up.
Who you going
to That's what I just said. You said that
he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. He can be franchised and still get 50 by accident.
Do any of them deserve it then?
Right, exactly. And the other part
that's
is,
a different
who
conversation.
you going to replace him with?
That's a different conversation.
That's all I'm saying. You say
they're going to be too good to have a high pick, so they're not going to get one of the elite quarterbacks. So who do you replace them with?
Exactly.
I'm with Rob now. Who do you replace?
Whoa. Houston has not been scared to trade all the way up, and they would do it for a quarterback. If they did it for Will Anderson, they would do it for a quarterback.
There's too many teams that need quarterbacks. Ain't nobody trading, especially for this class that is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
The only team that I see, two teams. The Cardinals and Jets, the same two teams that was at the top this year, will probably be at the top next year.
The Browns,
the Browns are not going to pick a quarterback because they're the Browns.
Hold up. I got my hand raised now. Nope, I got my hand raised.
Go ahead.
So you said the Titans would trade or would try to pick a quarterback because you don't think Cam Ward's the guy. Who in Cleveland do you see as the guy?
Again, this is the eye test and what we know.
Answer the question.
No.
Answer the question. I just need a name. I just want a name.
This is where you're mistaken.
Give me a name.
Hold on. This is where you're mistaken where I'm coming from. What I'm saying is the Browns has been a team that won't do that. They need to do that, but they won't. Not right now. They won't. They need to do it, but they won't.
If they're picking high next year, and they're supposed to be like at least 4 or 5 quarterbacks that are first-round talents coming out, they are going to snatch up one of them.
And I guarantee you,
they should. But I think the Browns.
You just said that they wouldn't.
All I'm saying is I don't have confidence in the Browns. This is a Browns thing. This is not the eye test. What I'm saying is I don't trust the Browns. That's what I'm saying. I don't trust
to pick a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't trust the Browns to do the
They
right
might pick
thing.
the wrong quarterback, but they'll pick a quarterback.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I don't trust. They should, and I agree with you. I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is that asterisk or the parentheses. The Browns is always going to do what Browns do. That's what I'm saying. For the same reason the Titans might do what the Titans always do.
No
and
way.
get another quarterback.
Nah.
Because these organizations have been the same for the last 5 seasons.
Bro,
some even further, even further.
I guarantee you the Titans could go 0-17 and they're not going to pick a quarterback. I guarantee you that.
I know that for a fact. They definitely ain't picking.
I guarantee you that. I ain't willing to put money on that.
You said the same thing when Willis.
No, I did not.
Levis.
No, I did not. Because neither one of them were.
Your
Neither
team's
one of
like a
them were
law
first
firm.
round picks.
Willis,
Neither
Levis,
one of them, Willis nor Levis, were first round picks, much less number one overall.
No, Willis was being looked at by multiple teams because the Giants almost was about
But
to
he
draft
got picked in the third round, though. So, no, he was
dropped-
not a first round quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
He ended up
He was
playing
not
like
a first round quarterback. Huh?
He ended up playing like a first round quarterback.
Yeah, once he got to Green Bay, you're absolutely correct. He did. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been, but he wasn't, is all I'm saying. He was a third round pick. Levis was a second round pick.
I'm just saying,
There's
we
no
know for
way
a
the
fact.
Titans are going to,
Right.
I don't care how crazy the Titans are, there is no way that they're going to give up on Cam Ward going into year 3.
Going back to the conversation that started this debate, which I love, by the way, we know for a fact Arizona Jets are going quarterbacks next year. That being said, if
The Browns.
Houston doesn't move past that divisional round, CJ Stroud is not getting 50, 55, $60 million. And Houston, I believe, will trade back for a quarterback. You heard it here first. That's what I'm saying.
Say that one more time.
How confident are you in that?
I'm very confident.
Say it one
Because
more
they
time.
almost did it last year.
Say what you said.
Who
one
did
more
they
time.
almost pick last year?
We're talking about trading up. They were talking
For a
about
quarterback?
Yes. They
Who?
don't trust CJ Stroud. That's why he doesn't have an extension now.
Who
They're
did they
not
almost trade up
trusting
for?
CJ Stroud. They
Who did they
don't
almost
like
trade up
CJ
for?
Stroud. They don't want CJ
But
Stroud.
you're not answering my question.
I'm talking
You
to you
beating
about
around
the
the bush.
question.
I don't understand why you ain't
Who did
said
they trade up for?
Who they
No,
traded
they
up for.
didn't. I'm saying they
I
didn't.
know. Who would they have traded up for? The only quarterback that was off the board was Cam Ward.
That was it.
So who would they have needed to trade up for? Every other quarterback was still
It
there.
could be Ty Simpson.
They wasn't finna trade up for Ty Simpson.
What do you mean? The Rams took him at 13? Obviously, these
The Rams was the
organizations-
main team that had been on him since.
I'm just
camp.
saying these organizations, and if I'm being honest, Ty Simpson may not play for a while because Stetson Bennett's playing his ass off right now. Just throwing that out there. But
Stetson Bennett. Oh my God, you said a name then. Okay, all right then.
have you seen the Rams in the preseason? Stetson
Stetson
Bennett's moving the ball.
the same age.
Ty Simpson played the first preseason game and only missed 3 passes out of 25.
No, I'm not saying he's bad. What I'm saying is by order of who's already there. Stetson Bennett is
I
actually
mean, we'll see, but
Stetson Bennett is like 50 playing against damn 10-year-olds.
he's out of rehab. He's fine. Either way, we surprisingly has made it to the 50-minute mark. Speaking about the South Division, shocking to me. More shocking than the diatribe that the chef put out earlier about the Tennessee Titans quite possibly making the playoffs by a game. But JB, I'm going to you because you were silent for a little bit. Talk to me. Who wins the division and does more than one team make the playoffs in the AFC South?
I'm gonna say Jacksonville wins the division, and no, only one team from the AFC South is going. It's gonna be Jacksonville going in representing the AFC South by themselves.
so no Houston.
Nope, Houston gonna miss it.
Even I don't agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
That defense,
I get what you're saying.
the
I
best
hear you.
defense in the league.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm just telling you what I'm saying.
I respect it.
Also, a few people on the Book of Faces. Tito was handing. Mr. Keith Davis. We go talk about the West, the East next week. Mr. Peters was handing. Mike Ramirez. Yeah, you something wrong with you.
You said
yeah.
Mr. Penis?
Ramirez. Peters.
So I know I heard a Pete something in there.
What is wrong with you?
No, I have to.
You need a flushing, ear flush.
Not,
You
I
scared the mess out of me.
I am Hispanic, so I listen in Spanish. Forgive me.
Oh, all right.
Goodness.
I have a translator in one ear and the American in the other ear, and it's sign language in the middle. Don't worry about me.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
got you. You need to have one of them little people to write on the board.
You
and
really? Okay, this is mind-boggling because Chef went one way with it, with Tennessee making the playoffs. You went a completely different way with Houston not making the playoffs, right?
I did.
I guess we have to do this because both of you opened this door. What 7 teams are making the playoffs? I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to think about that.
From the
Reason
AFC?
being because One says Tennessee is beating the Colts. Didn't mention Jacksonville at all. Now, the reason I'm speaking because I'm not high on Jacksonville either, but I got Houston winning the division.
Right.
The team as is still going to win that division.
Right.
I think Jacksonville takes a step back. The Colts might take a step forward, and Tennessee is still a 3-win team tops.
Mhm.
Now, back to the question. 7 teams making the playoffs in the AFC since, and I'm going right back to you, JB, since you said
All right.
Houston is not making the playoffs. Go.
In no particular order. Baltimore, Buffalo, Kansas City, Jacksonville. That's 4. The Chargers. So I'm missing 2. I don't know shit. I don't know other teams in the AFC.
You, sir, do not have a job in media. You're like, oh, I don't know the other 2. You can move on. What do you mean? You literally just said Houston's not making it. They didn't even have the other 2 teams.
Hang on.
So
Give me a
Houston,
second.
I
Buffalo doesn't make
I would
it.
give
New
you
England
Jacksonville
doesn't
winning the
make it.
division based upon last year.
New England.
The Chargers,
I said the Chargers.
Go ahead, sir.
KC, Denver.
And Denver. That was the other 2. New England and Denver. That's the 2.
He said, I don't know the other 2.
Oh, wait a minute. So you got
Go ahead,
3
Chef.
teams coming out of the
West.
AFC West.
Yeah, and we said that week 1.
You said all
Potentially, they have 3 teams.
Potentially.
We all agree with that.
those?
Potentially, they have
It's a
all 3.
potential. Yeah,
Because
that's true.
it depends. If Mahomes come back healthy with Andy Reid, they can go anywhere from winning a division to being a wild card team. It's about health when it comes to Kansas City. We all agree to that. We didn't say they were going to win it, but we all agreed, and you can look at the archives, we all agreed that they could possibly be the best team
Or
be right out. But depending on health.
yeah, that's true.
Fleck, talk to me. 7 teams making the playoffs.
Give me Buffalo, give me New England, give me Baltimore, give me Houston, give me the Chargers, give me the Broncos. And it's gonna and that last spot's gonna come down to the Bengals or the Chiefs. It's gonna be one of those 2. If the Chiefs can stay healthy, I'm giving it to them. If the Chiefs deal with injuries again like they did last year, I'm giving it to Cincinnati.
My God.
I thought you said the Bengals or the Steelers. I don't know why I heard Steelers.
I said Bengals or the Chiefs.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I looked. I was like the Steelers, but yeah, okay.
So see, here's the thing though. You guys are saying one thing, like you guys, not you, Fleck, because you've been real. That whole Texans ain't making it. That's ridiculous to me. Very ridiculous to me. Tennessee winning 7-8 games and making the playoffs because you can't even name 7 games they might even win.
They just named 7 of them.
JB mentioned he's making the playoffs, and Houston is not. Even though I don't know who the other 2 teams might go in.
The 2 teams is Denver and New England.
I can see how they wrote that movie Obsession. No, because the way y'all talking is like, what are y'all saying right now? Because this is hard. No, because I'm giving credit to those mid-level teams like Pittsburgh, who could quite possibly make the playoffs. Cincinnati, like you said, quite possibly make the playoffs. Kansas City could quite possibly make the playoffs. Tennessee is nowhere in there. Tennessee is nowhere in there, sir. I'm sorry. That's not a knock on Tennessee, because this is not about knocking on Tennessee. What I'm saying is there's so many other teams.
I don't
understand
how you can ask for my opinion and then immediately tell me that my opinion.
That's that part I was just about to say. The one thing about opinion.
No, I'm worried.
No. It's just like butthole. We all got our own.
This is a cry for help. I am worried that what you guys are spewing out of your mouths, you guys are on something, because who says what y'all just said today?
Hey.
All right. Well, then my opinion is the Giants gonna make the playoffs.
Even I will tell you that's crazy.
Exactly.
Now, would I tell you, are they going to be in the games? Yes. They're a better team, but they're not better than the other 17 that make the playoffs. And we'll discuss that next week.
That's next week.
We will discuss that next week with our East preview of the AFC and NFC, folks. Geez. Now, we all agreed. We didn't agree at all. Now I think about it. None of us really agreed about who was winning the division.
I wasn't at.
I did.
You and Fleck
You didn't ask me who's
both
going to
said
win the
Houston.
division. You asked me about the Titans.
You did say Houston was one of the 7 teams. So
Yeah,
that
was how I got mine in.
Say that Houston
that was
That's how I got mine in. I wasn't asked specifically about the division, is what I'm saying.
Do we agree that we see Houston division winner and another team out the South making the playoffs?
No,
I don't.
I just told you who I said was going to win.
You don't.
I see Houston winning. I think Jacksonville regress.
I agree.
I think they'll still be in second place, but they're going to regress from last year. I don't think they make the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll still take them.
But
then again, I'm the same person who said that I could see the Vikings winning the North. So
yeah, you might make money on future bets if you hit, but you're gonna lose money. But you might as well put something on it.
Jacksonville's schedule is brutal. That's why I said I don't think they make the play. Would you like to know their games?
Well, that's what happens when you're division winners. The schedule is a little bit harder, just a little bit. But go ahead.
Titans will do nothing.
They start off with the Browns. Then they got the Broncos, Patriots, Bengals, Eagles, Texans, Colts, Ravens. Back all of those games in a row.
That's 2-7.
Just get strangled.
Then they got the Titans. They got the Titans, Giants, Titans. So they might win 2 of those 3.
They go from 2-7 to 5.
They might win all 3. They might win 3. But then they got Chicago, Pittsburgh, Houston, Dallas, Washington, Indy.
And you know what? They might win all those.
Get 3 games and then get strangled.
And they might win all those. They might start off 1-6 and finish 10-7.
Look,
I'm being quite honest with you.
I don't see them
they're gonna
finishing
have to
10.
stay healthy.
I don't see 10 games. Let me see.
They're gonna have to stay healthy.
They'll beat
Everybody
Cleveland,
you mentioned after the initial 6-7 games is beatable.
They'll split one with Houston. I think they'll split one with the Colts. They might sweep Tennessee. I think they'll beat the Giants.
They can sweep the Colts.
I'm having a hard time finding 10 games for them.
They can beat Washington. They can beat Tennessee twice. They can beat Indianapolis twice. But I will go with this.
Jacksonville, and historically, Jacksonville struggles against Tennessee in Nashville. That's why I said they might win
divisional matchups.
Yeah. So that's why I said they might win one of, you know what I'm saying, 2 out of those 3 when they got Tennessee, the Giants, Tennessee. They might win two out of those 3. Whichever 2. I don't know, but I think they'll win 2 out of those 3. But I'm just having a hard time finding 10 games that they'll win. And that's what I was doing earlier. Like, I was looking at their schedule and I was like, Jacksonville's going to struggle. So I was waiting on that part. I think Jacksonville might struggle.
I'm gonna tell you where they can win 10 games. Can. Cleveland.
Right. That's 1.
Cincinnati's 50-50. I'm not counting that as a victory. What I'm saying is they're 50-50.
I'm not giving them that one at all.
Colts, Tennessee, Giants, Tennessee, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Dallas, Washington, Indianapolis. That's 10.
You giving them all of those?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, because
I'm saying for me,
the teams I'm looking at outside of Houston
for me
are beatable.
For me, I'm giving them Cleveland.
And they might split. They might split with Houston 1-1.
I'll give them the Colts. Hell, I'll give them both against Tennessee. I'll give them the Giants. I'll give them Pittsburgh. And maybe Washington. And they'll get a Colts win. That's 8. I don't see them.
They can beat Dallas. They can beat Chicago.
Jacksonville struggles on the road. And that game against the Cowboys is in Dallas.
But we all agree that Chicago's taking a step back.
Huh?
We all agree that Chicago's taking a step back this year.
I didn't say that.
I never said that.
I didn't say that they were taking a step.
We didn't pick them as division winners, and we said
I didn't pick them as division winners, but that don't mean that they're going to be pushovers.
That's a literal step back.
Okay, I don't think they're going to be pushovers. Okay, I don't think that they'll win the division, but I don't think they're going to just be like laying on their back.
Yeah, I didn't say they were pushovers, but what I'm saying is they're not the same team there was last year.
I'll give you this. If they were playing Chicago in Jacksonville, I would give you that. But they're playing Jacksonville in December. They're playing Chicago in December.
Hold on, one more thing before we move on. Jacksonville is a known road team because they barely ever play at home. They play in London twice every year for the last 5-6 years.
The cold weather F them up too.
That's London. It's not.
Well, London is their second home though.
And London is like their home game.
They're used to playing outside of Jacksonville.
But
I am giving them. I'm talking about in NFL cities where those teams fans are coming to root for those teams, not London where the entire stadium got on different jerseys.
Again,
I'm not talking about that.
I'm
not talking about in Chicago. I'm talking about in Dallas.
You're not wrong. The chef is not wrong, but neither am I. I'm telling you, those games are winnable.
I don't see them getting to 10.
Those outside of the murderous row of the first 7 games, all the rest of them are winnable.
I don't see them getting to 10.
Well, the first game is Cleveland, so we don't count that.
So they're gonna go on a 6
game.
Yeah,
we all giving them that.
We said that.
Yeah, we all agree they'll start 1-0.
The only one I think they'll win out of that, and again, it's a 50-50. It's Cincinnati because we never know what kind of Cincinnati team is going to show up.
And if it and again for me, if it was them playing in Jacksonville, I would agree with you. I'm leaning more 70. I'm leaning more 75-25 in favor of Cincinnati.
That game gonna be 75-72. So you bring up 75. Neither team got a defense.
It's not 75-72.
Neither team got a defense. We're going to move on because we're almost out of time. Again, you're not wrong. What I'm saying is neither am I. That schedule can go either way after those first 7 games. And the only thing that we know for a fact is Tennessee's not winning 7 games this coming season. Chef, geez. What do you got for us?
So I got you since 2000 fantasy football numbers, points per game, PPR format.
PPR format.
Who is the one player? Who's the number 1 player in points in fantasy football since 2000?
Since 2000?
Since 2000?
Yeah.
Wait, you said Tennessee or all teams? I'm confused.
No, I said since 2000.
So any player.
Any player that played in NFL since 2000. And I'm going to tell you this. The person who it is still actively playing right now.
Oh, I was going to say Julio, but you said active.
Mike Evans?
No. I was going to say either Mahomes or
no, PPR. When you mentioned PPR, is always going to be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Mostly. Oh, we say PPR. Okay.
Because you can either go McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, that's who I was thinking.
I was going to say McCaffrey.
Huh?
McCaffrey?
It's McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking. CMC.
And he beat Patrick Mahomes out by 0.5 of a point.
Yeah, PPR. Because you don't think about PPR because you always got half point PPR, full point. People don't think about that when it comes to actual statistics.
Yeah.
McCaffrey has been the fantasy MVP.
Yeah, I mean, dude had 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing in the same season. So
yeah.
And he also sat out a couple of seasons, but we're not going to talk about that.
Whoa. I mean, at least he's not
Chef,
doing backflips.
That's all you got for us today?
Yep, that's what I got for you.
Mr. Houston is not winning the division, Mr. Producer.
Because they ain't. But anyway.
You also got Minnesota winning. Like, what?
I do.
What are you, like, I don't.
Hey, man, look.
Hey,
not only winning, he got him winning the division. Like, we got him playing a lot better because of Kyler Murray. But he got him winning the division.
It's possible. Anything is possible. That's your folks said that, huh, Fleck?
Anything is possible.
Say what? Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, because they robbed Minnesota and then they turned around and robbed Boston after they won that. Robbed New York. Sorry, Brooklyn. After winning that championship,
they definitely did. Yeah. Well, like we always say, folks, Some people, they like football, basketball, and baseball, while others like hockey, soccer, and NASCAR. But right here, all sports matter.
Peace out. Hey, there's eclipse happening tonight too.
Is that a rapper?
If y'all are into any of that. An
Right.
eclipse?
An eclipse.
The moon, the sun?
It plays